Good morning. It's 8:30 and today I've decided I'm going to take myself on a solo date. Solo dating is something I've always really loved the idea of, but always been something I've been kind of too scared to do. I'm someone that really enjoys other people's company. I love sharing memories and moments and food with other people, and it's always felt kind of pointless just experiencing it alone. But unfortunately, that means that a lot of the things that I want to experience I don't end up doing because I'm waiting for a friend to come with me and they're never available, and so I've missed out on so many opportunities, like so many cafes I've wanted to visit, so many activities I've wanted to do but I was too scared to do alone, so I've missed out on. So today I'm going to take myself to a cafe, I'm going to read my book, I'm going to solo date myself. So my morning began with a bowl of yogurt with berries and flaxseed. I love Greek yogurt because it's high in protein and so nourishing. I also added protein powder to my yogurt. The blueberries were huge and so delicious. Then I brushed my teeth, and my outfit for the day were jeans, which is crazy since it's August, it's supposed to be summer, and this cute little cat top, which I love, and I only got for like £3. I then headed to the station and my train arrived. Today I had a few errands to run. I needed to sort my travel vaccines for my upcoming journey to Asia, and I also wanted to get my lip jewellery downsized. On the train I read this beautiful book, No Mud, No Lotus. I feel, from reading these words, just rooted in wisdom. It's a reminder that joy doesn't exist in spite of our struggles, but because of them. The mud is what allows the lotus to bloom. Our pain, our challenges are the soil where compassion and peace can take root. I had to change trains and this was graffitied in the bathroom, and I just thought it was so fitting and beautiful. And as my train arrived in Norwich, I thought about how each arrival is its own beginning. Just like the lotus, every day rises from what came before. Muddy or clear, it all belongs to the same unfolding. I just got off the train and I feel so weird talking in public like this and filming myself. It's definitely stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm just on my way to my travel doc appointment for my vaccines, and then after that my plan is to go to the piercing studio where I got my lip pierced and see if they'll downsize the jewellery. And I am so hungry, so after that I want to go get some food at my favourite little cafe that I've really missed. I only moved out of Norwich 3 weeks ago, but already I feel so nostalgic coming back. I spent 3 years at uni here, so I think this city will always have a very special place in my heart. So, first stop, vaccines, all done, and then I headed over to the piercing studio, really just marvelling at every sight on my walk, really taking it all in. I'm so happy they were able to downsize my jewellery. I think it looks so much better now. I really like it. Anyway, I was so hungry, so then I went to my favourite little cafe, Shakomako. It's Iraqi, it is just absolutely beautiful, and the menu is incredible. I just look at all of these drinks, pause and read all of these drinks. I'm not even kidding. And the sweet treat selection, oh my god. I decided I'd do some journaling here, and I ordered Katya's hot chocolate, which is date and cardamom, and it was so good. It was really sweet, but just perfect. I've never had any hot chocolate like this. I've never journaled in a cafe before, but there was something just so magical about it. The gentle hum of conversations, the clinking of cups, the smell of good food and coffee in the air. It was a really lovely backdrop for a quiet reflection. Then this gorgeous pistachio pancake arrived and it was incredible. So fluffy, so light, so sweet and perfect, and completely vegan, which is amazing. I was nervous about eating by myself and feeling judged, but it was really lovely. I loved that I was able to eat slowly with presence. Each bite became its own meditation. I was able to really savour the texture, the flavours, and there's a kind of peace in eating in this way, mindfully and gently. It feels like a gratitude in practice, a way of honouring the food and the moment. So I really took my time eating, and I journaled in between bites, and I watched the world go by. Surrounded by the quiet hum of the cafe, I felt both alone and connected, part of the world yet deeply in tune with myself. It was really lovely.
How beautiful is this backdrop? I'm in love. I love all the tapestries and the artwork in here. It's just such a beautiful vibe, beautiful atmosphere. And this is the first time I've ever gone on a solo date by myself, the first time I've eaten a meal by myself in a cafe, in a restaurant. I've been journaling. I had a delicious pistachio pancake, and then I had a date and cardamom hot chocolate, which was just incredible. A very sweet drink and a very sweet lunch. I do feel kind of sick and I'm really full, but I've enjoyed treating myself. I've enjoyed taking time out of my day for myself. It felt really therapeutic to just sit here and journal and eat and take my time with eating. I wrote in my journal, it's been nice to take pauses in between bites and sips, to reflect, to savour and enjoy. Mindful eating, honouring my body, taking my time. I'm really big on mindful eating, just mindfulness in general, but also eating, because I think food and people's relationships with food is such an important topic. I'm actually going to be starting an online course in mindful eating soon because it's something that I'm just so passionate about. It feels really weird being in a public space and talking to the camera like this. I'm glad I have my microphone so that I can talk quietly into it rather than having to project. But people aren't really paying me attention, which is nice. I know that people aren't judging me, people really don't care. So I finished my meal now and I'm just sitting for a while, taking in everything, and then I'm gonna head back to the station, get the train home. I've left.
I love this little corner of Norwich so much, and I even have a print of it in my bedroom.
So before heading back to the train station, I'm just gonna pop into my old workplace, Lovisa, see my colleagues. Wait, what?
Yes!
Yes! That was so spontaneous. I literally went in to see my work friends and left with 3 piercings.
I then enjoyed a beautiful scenic walk past the castle back to the station, where I caught my trains home. On the train home, I returned to No Mud, No Lotus and finished the book. There was something so grounding about ending the day with its wisdom. Reading those words remind me that every challenge, every pause, every small discomfort is part of the path. Just as the lotus can only bloom through mud, our own peace and joy grow from what we've walked through.
I was just journaling on the platform as I was waiting for my connecting train, and then as I got on the train, I dropped my pen down the gap underneath the train. Devastating, because that was literally my favourite pen. It was so smooth to write with, it was really nice. Anyway, and then this guy really sympathised, this old guy. He was like, "No, I'm so sorry," and I was like, "It's okay." And he told me, "Something good's gonna happen to you now." And I said, "I hope so." I mean, I've already had an amazing day, but it was sweet of him to say that. This train is so quiet, I feel very self-conscious.
As the countryside blurred past the window on the final lap of my journey, I felt grateful for the kindness of strangers, for good, nourishing food, for stillness, for movement, for the chance to notice the beauty held in an ordinary day. Good evening. I didn't vlog the rest of the day because I didn't really do much. I just got home, had dinner, chilled, but I had I hope you enjoyed coming with me. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.